What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of How to Stream Like a Boss. In this episode, we're going to go over how to download, install, and use CLR Browser Source Plug-In for OBS. This is by far going to be probably the most complicated thing that you're going to have to do with OBS. It's a little long and tedious, and if you don't do it exactly right, it cannot work. So be sure to follow the instructions exactly, and if for whatever reason it does not work at the end, just delete everything you did and start over. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the CLR Browser Source Plugin page on the OBS website, and I will have the link for you down in the description. First two things you need to do is you have to make sure your .NET and your Microsoft Visualization C++ runtime are up to date. Now, the developer of this plugin was very nice and added the links here for you. So all you want to do is just click on this link first. Underneath the Visual C++, click Download. You want to choose either 64 or 86. If you're running a 32-bit system, you need to click 86. If you're running a 64-bit system, you need to click 64. If you don't know how to check that, you can find another YouTube video on how to find out what operating system, what bit operating system you're running. Now I'm on 64, so we're going to click 64, hit next. It's going to pop up down here in my downloads. Now once it's done downloading, I'm going to click on that, hit repair. It's going to pop up a little box. I don't think you can see it right now because it's out of the desktop notification. So it's going to say user account control. Do you want to allow the following program to make changes to this computer? You're going to click yes. Let this run. Setup was successful. I'm going to click close. Alright, so now we're going to close out of that. Then we're going to go down to the .NET installation. You can click on that link. Click download. Click on this down here in your downloads bar. Once again, it's going to be an out of desktop notification. Do you want to allow the following program to make changes? You're going to click yes. Let this run its thing. Do all of its fun stuff. You're going to click make sure the repair is checked. Hit next. Now, even if you were 100% sure that all of these things are up to date for you, it still cannot hurt to just go ahead and do it again just to be safe. It is not going to hurt your computer. It's not going to do anything that could cause you any kind of trouble. So, alright, so that's complete. Click Finish. Close that tab. Now, once again, you got your 32-bit and your 64-bit. I'm running a 64-bit system, so I'm going to click on this. Also, at this point, you want to make sure that if you have OBS open, that you do close it completely. You want to have OBS closed for this. So you're going to click 64-bit. It's going to pop up down here in your downloads. Wait for that to finish. Alright. You're going to open that up. Now, you're going to have some kind of unzip software. You need 7-zip, WinZip, something like that. I highly recommend 7-zip because it's free. It doesn't give you that annoying, your trial period has ended, please pay us money and we'll shut up. 7-zip works just great and it's completely free. So now you're going to have you're going to have a folder and a file here. Those are what you're going to need to put into the OBS files. So we're going to minimize that for now. Minimize that. Now you're going to go to your File Explorer. You're going to go to your local disk. You're going to go to Program Files. Click on OBS. Then you're going to click on Plugins. And now we are going to, one at a time. For some reason, if you try to do them both at the same time, it doesn't like it. It doesn't work. So one at a time, you're going to drag these over to the plugins folder in OBS. Going to click continue. Then you're going to drag the file over here. Continue. Alright, now that that's done, you can close this. Now, what you want to do is go back to your local disk, go to Program Files 86, and thankfully mine has stayed deleted. If you have an OBS folder in your Program Files x86, delete that. Completely delete it. Yes, I said that. Completely delete it. Trust me. That's what you want to do. So, if you have an OBS folder in your Program Files 86, you want to make sure you delete that. Alright, so, you're going to close that. Now, we're going to open OBS up. Right-click in Sources, go to Add, and you should see CLR Browser right there. If you do not see CLR Browser like that, completely close OBS again, go and delete those folders that we just added, and start completely over. It works if you do it correctly. If it did not work, that means that you missed a step. Maybe you did something out of order. There's all kinds of different reasons. It is super touchy, and for whatever reason, if you do one little thing out of place or you miss a step, it will not work. I don't know why. I just know that this is the most complicated and detail-oriented thing you're ever going to have to do in OBS. So, if you do not see CLR Browser right there, that means that there was something that got messed up. You're going to have to start over. But if you do see CLR Browser, then you did it correctly. Congratulations. You can now use CLR Browser to do things like donation notifications and follower notifications, which we will go into in the next episode. So be sure to join us for episode 6 on follower notifications and donation notifications.